All right, hello everyone. I am back with another drawing video in Procreate. I'm just making sure my music is okay. All right, cool. So I really enjoyed drawing that plant last week, so I thought it would be fun to do it again. I found this plant while I was researching. It's called Bird of Paradise, or Birds of Paradise. It's like a palm tree looking plant. I thought it was really cool. I like the name because I have a pet bird. So I thought it would be fun to draw this kind of in the same way that I did last time. Let me just put my music up a little bit louder. All right, hopefully you guys can hear that. Okay, great, so we're gonna get started. What I'm going to do is I want it to be kind of like how it was last time, where like only part of the plant was showing, which I thought that was really cool. So, like always, I'm gonna... Oh, weird, I have a layer here. Okay. I'm gonna start with a sketch. 6B pencil. Perfect. And I'm going to start going to town on it. So basically, first thing I see is this bigger leaf right here. Kind of being folded up a little bit. Okay. And here's the stem. Okay, then there's another one up here. You can clearly see the stem in the middle there. I'm gonna come down with that. And I'll probably want to do another, even though you can't really see the pot in here, I'm gonna do another one here anyway. Okay. And then I'm gonna leave the one in the back. I'm not gonna get there quite yet. I just kind of want to focus on these other leaves. So there's another one that's kind of like weirdly shaped. I'm like drawing it like it's furry. That. Okay, cool. There's another leaf right here. Draw it up a little bit more. Oh, hold on. Be a little bit longer. There's the middle of the leaf. I'm gonna not like that. Of course, the stem. Come up here. I'm not going to make them too leafy. I kind of just want to get some of the core leaves here, like so. Alright, something like that. I'm going to lower the opacity. I'm going to make it multiply. So, oops, where this N is, I think my music is a little bit too loud. Okay, where this N is, I'm going to go up and select multiply. Okay, and now you see the N change to an M. Gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna put that layer underneath my sketch. Now I kind of need a muted, kind of earthy brown sort of green, something like that. That would work pretty well. And I'm going to switch my pen to be a technical pen. And now I'm just gonna kind of make sure I'm on the other layer. Yep, okay. I'm gonna start to fill this in. Kind of shape it a little bit. There's a part of the leaf that's kind of coming out like that. There's also another one here. That would work fine. Okay, and just so I can get the other color correct, I'm going to get a lighter green. Maybe it has a little bit more yellow in it. Yeah, something like that. That's perfect. All right. Now, let's do another leaf. Go back to the screen. It's a little bit more of a lighter green, so I'm going to select the lighter one. Be a little bit more vibrant. My nose is itchy. Sip of coffee. Okay, next leaf. Let's do this one on the top. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So I'm just going to do the basic shape first. Kind of comes out a little bit more. All right, something like that. All right, and as you can see, the leaf, you know, it's not really flat. It's kind of folding up on the side. So we want to draw that. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to get a darker green. And I'm going to draw in where that would be. Okay. Like so. I'm going to fix the shape of my leaf. Trying to look at it really quick. The other thing I might do... no, I think it's fine. Okay. Next leaf, we're going to go back to this darker green, make a new layer, and I'm going to just fill them in. Like that. Go back to that kind of green that we had, lighter green that we had before, and draw the middle of the leaf in. And do the same thing. Nope, wrong green. This one isn't really that complex. All right. Next, I don't know how I feel about this leaf being kind of like a different green, so hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna like change the colors around. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Next, this leaf here is kind of funny shape. We'll just make it the best that we can, kind of a little lumpy like that. Maybe it's a little bit torn up. I don't know, looks like it's kind of been through a rough time. Kind of looks like a flame. Alright, and this one doesn't really have as prominent of a stem going through, but I think for the sake of it looking like the rest, I want to put that in. So just something like that. Okay. Next, we want to come back down. I'm going to make it this lighter color. I'm going to fill this one in, making it a little bit pointy in the center so it looks like a nice curved leaf. With that lighter color, pop that one in like that. And this one does have like a indent of sorts, something like that. It doesn't have to be exact. All right, cool. So we've got our 6 leaves. I don't really want to make it any more complex than that, so I'm gonna take a darker green, much darker than any of the others that we've done. I'm gonna alpha lock all of these, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start to go really detailed with which leaf is it? This one. With these kind of lines that are going through it. I'll go back and go over that light green since it's kind of getting lost a little bit. Kind of going over it in a bad way. That's okay. No. Coming to my pen, I'm gonna bring up streamline, so it makes the lines much more curved. Not curved, it's more smooth. Come back to this lighter green, and I'm gonna come back over these lines that I kind of messed up a little bit. Okay, and then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to that dark green, and I'm just gonna go under because I wanna darken that middle of the stem a little bit. Something like that. And then remove my sketch so I can kind of look at it. All right, fine. That's good. Okay, let's go to this leaf now. This one will be a little bit more fun. So here with the lines, we're going to really get the shape of the leaf and how it's kind of like getting folded in on itself a little bit. So I'm going to start with this side first. No, I keep doing that. All right, and then I'm gonna take, oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. All right, so I want these lines to now not really match up because it's the other side of the leaf. And they should be more spaced out, but it's okay. Keep pressing the home button on accident. Okay, I'm going to come back to this lighter green and just, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll take this green and I'll kind of outline where those shadows would be. Cool, something like that. All right, not bad. So Next, I'm gonna bring back my layer. I would like to get a darker green than this, and come to this layer. Ooh. Back to my light green, cover up those mistakes I made. Go back to that dark green and kind of make a little shadow. Just subtle enough. All right, I really like how that leaf came out. Oop. I think this leaf is too light, but this one. Maybe I'll recolor it. Let's see. We can do recolor. All right, I'm picking that. And then I want to just make it, yeah, a little bit darker. I think that's much better. It's too dark for my liking. Oh, but now it's weird. Oh, because when I filled it in. Okay, I see. I didn't fill it in correctly. Alright, that's fine. Okay, just a few more leaves left, then we just gotta do the stems and then kind of tweak some of the details and come up with a cool background color and pot and all that. Alright, let's go to this leaf. So we want to, I don't like the color of this leaf either. I don't know why I made them so light. We're gonna do recolor, and I want this one, and I just want that part, so yeah, that's fine. Right? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're on that leaf. I want to start to mix some of these lines, kind of coming forward a little bit more. That was perfect. Cool. Alright, now these last two leaves, let's start with this one. And with this dark green. On the wrong layer. This one we want. Okay. Okay, now let's do some leaves. I'm gonna start with the light color, and then I'll build off of that. I'm gonna make a new layer. We'll just go from there. Thicker. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the leaves that I want to be the furthermost back. So I can do some shading with. Make a new layer. Yeah, those will be in front. And then I need one to be underneath this one. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna take a slightly darker shade of that. Let me turn off my sketch layer. Okay, I'm gonna take a darker one. Oops, wrong one. All right, there. So now we have some depth to our stems here. All right, now I just want to make a pot. So I want my pot layer to be on top of everything else. Let's see, with green, maybe like this kind of color might be kind of nice. Okay, we have a nice pot. I'm gonna make a new background color. Ooh, I like that one. I like a blue. Yeah, kind of like a blue color. I think that looks cool. All right, awesome. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a shadow over everything, but what I need to do is I need to merge all of these layers. So make sure that you don't want to do any other details to this. I mean, you could make more details, but if you don't want to like have your different leaves, you don't want to move them around anymore. So we're gonna, oh, no. Let's see, merge down. Okay, let's see what I need to do. Oh, I'm sorry, you just pinch them together. That's what you do. Okay, so my new layer, I'm gonna delete my sketch. I'm going to get like a dark, dark color, and I'm just gonna do something like that. I'm gonna lower the opacity. I'm gonna make it a clipping mask so it just affects this layer. And then I'm just gonna kind of like adjust it. I'm just gonna erase some parts where I'm like, okay, I don't want that part to be in the shadow. Like, okay, yeah, this leaf is seeing some light, so is this one as well. This one can be completely in the dark. That's fine. It's okay. Some of these stems. I don't really like them in the dark too much. Oh, as well as the pot here. I can go back to my paintbrush. As long as I'm on that same color that I used, I can go back and just fill in some things. Like I want to come back here and fill this back in. Actually, yeah. I don't know how I like that. Make sure they're all at the same angle. Just about. All right, and there we have it. We have a birds of paradise plant. So if we take off our shadow, that's what it looks like. It's super flat, but because we added the shadow, it kind of adds more dimension. I'll play around with the background color just a little bit more. Kind of like the yellow. I think it makes it a little bit more brighter, a little bit more happier. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, and there we have it. That's our potted plant for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Here, let me zoom in a little bit more. All right, hopefully you can see it. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you try to draw any plants yourself, let me know. Procreate is the app I'm using with an Apple Pencil and an iPad. Apple Pencil and an iPad. See there? Procreate is just $10. It's really awesome. It's a super powerful painting program and it's so much fun. I love just the feeling of drawing on an iPad. I just think it's just so calming. I just love doing it. So let me know if you try this out. And make sure to go to thedae.com and see all the classes that we have going on this week. Summer camp starts very soon. It starts on July 6th. and it will be online until further notice, so be sure to go to thedie.com to check all that out and all the other awesome online workshops that we have going on for the rest of this month. Thanks so much. Have a great day.